Hi everybody, in this video we're going to go through topic 3 from your Unit 1 test, and these had a foldable that went with them. We're going to go through these problems and then we're going to go through a few more practice problems together, and in those practice problems I'm going to kind of summarize what was on that foldable. But we used Desmos to answer these questions. So what is the solution to this inequality? So I'm going to pull up Desmos. And I'm just going to type it in exactly the way that it looks. So the bars, x plus 4, and then the less than sign, which you can push the keyboard, the symbols are all there, less than 2. All right, now I can tell that -6 and -2 are important. I'm just going to kind of draw on my paper what I see on this graph. So I see -6 and -2, and everything in between is shaded. All right, so which inequality looks like it's describing that picture? I have, these are all the x's. These are all the numbers that are solutions. And see how they're literally in between the -6 and the -2? So that answer choice is D. All right, what is the solution to the next one? So again, I'm just going to graph that in Desmos, but I'm going to use the letter X instead of the letter B. So the bars, x plus 10, and then -8, and then the greater than or equal to sign, and then 24. All right, now I can't see anything, so I'm going to zoom out, and there's my picture. So I'm going to have to zoom in closer so I can tell what those numbers are, but I'm going to draw a little picture here for myself. I have some number over on the left, and then everything is shaded to the left. And then I have a number on the right, and everything is shaded to the right. So I'm going to zoom in 21, 22, so that looks like 22. And my other one was to the left. And you can zoom in even more, and it'll tell you right there, -42. So I have -42, and everything to the left is where my x's are. And then I have 22, and all those x's are on the right. So the way that we write this, there's two ways. We can either say that the x's are less than or equal to -42, because that's where the numbers are to the left, they're less than. Or on the right, x is greater than or equal to 22. And this is an or situation. I'm not going to have a number that fits in both places at the same time. Either my x is going to be over here on the left, or my x is going to be over here on the right. The other way that you can write this is because this is going to shade to the left forever and ever and ever, that is -infinity. And then it goes up until -42 with a bracket because that's a solid line. We use this U symbol, my bracket at 22 because that's a solid, and then to the right forever and ever is +infinity. All right, question number 3, which inequality is represented by this graph? You could just go through all 3 of these, and I would be looking for my Desmos to have a solid line going through there, a solid line going through 3, and everything in between is shaded. So I'm just going to do one that's wrong and one that's right so you can see the difference. I'm going to hit the home button because I zoomed out a lot for the last problem. All right, so A is the absolute value of x plus 1 and then less than or equal to 2. And that looks close, but those are the wrong numbers. It's not supposed to be -3 and 1. So it's not A. So B says x minus 2 is less than or equal to 1, and that's the answer. Because I see 2 is directly in the middle, 1 and 3 are the two places where the line goes through, and the middle is shaded. So the answer to this one is B. All right, so let's go through some practice problems together. First of all, you can just kind of fill this in so you can use this to help you on the ones that will count towards your test. The less than sign, less than equal to, greater than equal to. When you have a less than sign, your number line is going to be like dotted, dotted, and everything in between. So that looks like, I'm just going to put A and B here. A less than X less than B. The X's are literally in between. The same thing for this, except it's going to be a solid line and everything in between. So I'll use that same symbol. When you have a greater than symbol in the original problem, greater than will be dotted, but it's going to be everything this way and everything this way. There's going to be a gap in between. So it's going to be X's are less than A or X's are greater than B. This one similar, but it will be a solid line, and then everything shaded to the left of that first number, everything shaded to the right of that second number. So it'll be X is less than, can't talk at the same time, X is less than or equal to A, or X is greater than or equal to B. So number one, right off the bat, I see that greater than equal to symbol. I know my answer should look something like this. So graph number one in Desmos and see if you can write your answer. All right, so I'm going to graph it so I can find my A and B numbers. 2x plus 6 greater than or equal to 14. And I'm going to zoom out because they're there. All right, so negative 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like negative 10, 4. So my answer is X is less than or equal to negative 10, or X is greater than equal to 4. All right, number two, try number two. All right, just based on this less than sign alone, I know my answer has to look like that. So it has to be D because that's the only one that looks like this, where you have X in between the two numbers. But you could graph it in Desmos and you would see a dotted line at negative 6, a dotted line at 10, and everything in between is shaded. All right, so that wraps it up for this one. Go ahead and answer the next couple of questions. Those are the ones that are going to count towards your test.